I always like to say yes to kids. I always like to start whatever I'm doing with a kid with a big yes, because when the kid feels a yes, when they feel that your effort is towards the yes, everything is so much easier. When they feel your effort is towards a no, they're going to resist. So is your effort towards a yes or towards a no? Like genuinely. So like one time I was sitting with some friends and they had a 2-year-old and we were at a restaurant. And this kid was pouring water on the table and playing with it. And the parents kept saying, no, honey, we don't put water on the table. That's not what it's for. Here's a napkin, clean it up. And the kid wouldn't clean it up. And they would try to make them clean it up and they wouldn't clean it up. And they kept spilling more water and they kept saying no and really gently and explaining why and making the mess and people have to clean it up. But it was having no impact on the kid at all and wouldn't clean it up, right? So then at some point the parents got distracted. Somebody came in that they knew and they got distracted. And I'm good friends with the family. And so I said to the kiddo, I said, hey kiddo, watch this. And I took the water and I poured some on the table. I said, your parents aren't looking, watch. And I poured it in and I started flicking the water and making patterns. And they like they hadn't thought of flicking the water. Their brains exploded. Like, wow, flicking the water, that's so fun. So we were both flicking the water at each other. And laughing and laughing and laughing. And after about not even a minute of playing in the water, I handed this 2-year-old a napkin. 2-year-old. I guess I didn't say anything. I just handed them the napkin and I started cleaning up. I didn't even hint that they should clean up. I just handed them the napkin. I started cleaning up the water. Of course they joined me. Of course. It's inevitable at that point, right? There's so much connection happening. There's so much acceptance and in the flow of the joy of the relationship. And the big yes, it was a really big yes. And then they just started cleaning it up. And we had a wonderful time. And the parents turned back and the two of us are cleaning water off the table. That's all they see, right? They're like, oh no, Vivek, what have you done? Because they know me. They know me and what I do. And they were like having all this effort to get their kid to clean. And there's Vivek and they were smiling and laughing and cleaning the table together. And so people are always like, oh, you gotta tell them and you got to control them. Otherwise, they're not going to learn the lesson. But no, no, there's so many deeper ways that we can work with our kids.